Welcome to an introduction to educational research for teachers, and this is video part 1. As you're aware, this is an online class, and therefore all of your course information and curriculum will be delivered in the form of YouTube videos along with written assignments. And the assignments will usually be at the end of the last video for each particular assignment. This is the first of 4 videos that collectively make up assignment number 1. And this video is intended to present you with the research course sequence consisting of 3 courses that are designed to support you in your development of your culminating master's thesis or field project. And the course objectives will be presented for this class, which is the first in the series of your 3 research courses. A brief note concerning viewing the videos. It's strongly recommended that you take appropriate notes while viewing the videos. Your notes will assist you in responding to the written portion of the assignments, which will appear at the end of the last video for each assignment. And by the way, there will be approximately 10 or 11 assignments. It also would be a very good idea if you, while you're watching the video, if you have a copy of your master's thesis field project handbook with you. Well, if you look at the middle of your screen, you can see where it says the required text. And it's Mertler Action Research, Improving Schools and Empowering Educators. And it's the 6th edition. It may be the 7th edition now, actually. And you can see the textbook website there, www.sagepub.com.mertler-6. And let's take a look at the text. This is from Amazon, and this is the textbook with the ISBN numbers. And you can see the paperback version is selling for about $60. And I think you can probably rent it or get an ebook version, but you can look on Amazon or anywhere else. Barnes & Nobles, you might want to take a look also. I think Barnes & Nobles were selling it for about $50, but that was last year. This information that's presented right here is of March 23rd of this year. Okay, so that's your textbook. And let's take a look now at the master's degree research course sequence, which consists of 3 courses. The first one is EDU 710, Introduction to Research for Educators, and that's this course, the one that you're taking right now. And as I said, there are approximately 10 or 11 assignments, and the culminating project for this course is a research thesis or field project proposal. And I will go over the distinctions between the next video that you watch, part 2 of the introduction, will point out the distinctions between a thesis, a master's thesis, and a master's field project. So this is the first course in the 3-course sequence. The second course in the master's thesis degree is EDU 716, which is Reading and Writing Educational Literature. And your culminating product in that course is the completion of Chapter 2 of your master's thesis or field project, which would be the review of the literature. And then finally, your third class in the program is EDU 795, your master's thesis field project seminar. Now, along with the assignment, this assignment number 1, I should have sent you a research paper. I should have emailed you an example of a student research paper. And look it over carefully so you can get a sense of what your final product, after your 3 courses are done, what your final product will look like. And a final word before we go on with this video. Read carefully pages 2, 3, and 4 in your master's thesis field project handbook. Page 2 more completely explains the 3 research courses you will be taking. Page 3 deals with the university's expectations for your master's work, and you should be very familiar with that since you're just starting out. And page 4 offers you a 12-step guide to successful completion of your master's degree. And of course, under the COVID restrictions and the online, you can skip step number 3 in that. But take some time, put some time in upfront to understand totally what the requirements of this master's degree is. If you put a half an hour in upfront, getting a good understanding, it'll save you an awful lot of time down the road. Okay, let's take a look at the course objectives for this specific course. Now, basically, this course is an introduction to research. And it'll provide an overview of the various research methodologies that are commonly used in the area of education and related social sciences. This course is designed to help you critically read, evaluate, and to design and implement a piece of educational research. Let's look at the objectives. I'll read them along with you. Upon completion of this course, you should be able to, 1, demonstrate an understanding of the basic principles of scientific inquiry as they relate to educational research. And you'll be presented with videos about all the different types of research and the principles. Demonstrate an understanding of the strengths and limitations of the different research methodologies. Demonstrate an understanding of the basics of how to conduct research in education using qualitative methodologies or quantitative methodologies or single case research designs within the framework of an action research method of inquiry. You'll also be expected to be able to appropriately cite reference journal articles, internet resources, books, using the publication manual of the American Psychological Association, the 7th edition. Now, this is the publication manual of the American Psychological Association. Since you're in the master's program and you're going to be going through 3 research courses and writing a culminating research project or thesis, it would be a great idea to have this book. And of course, I'm not selling books or anything like that, but it would be a great idea. It's very important. It'll help you in citing and in how to format your paper, a great deal of information in it. This is up here, number 1, by the red number 1. This is the website for the American Psychological Association, so you can go there and order the book from that if you would like. Number two is a Barnes & Noble. That's a picture of Barnes & Noble website. And you can see that they are selling the paperback version for $31.99 and a hardback for $52.79. And number 3 is the Amazon. And you can rent it there for $30, or you can buy it, I think, for $52 or something like that. But this manual is more than worth it. It'll save you a great deal of energy and time. Okay, so that was number 4. Now objective number 5, demonstrate the ability to locate peer-related and reviewed journal articles, books, and documents on a specific topic. And then finally, to complete chapter 1 of your master's either thesis or field project in the form of a research proposal. Okay, so I said the next video, part 2 of the introduction, will talk about the distinction between the master's thesis and a field project. But I want to give a quick word about a research proposal. You are going to write a proposal. You're going to select a topic, an area of inquiry. You're going to do some research on that and some reading on that, and then you are going to create a proposal. You're going to propose to do something. This semester, you're not actually really going to do anything except create a proposal that you will present to your professor in your next course and say, this is what I am proposing to do, and this is why, and this is the rationale, and this is the methodology I'll use. This is a data collection. So you're not going to actually be doing or collecting anything right now. You're going to be creating a proposal. Well, okay, that's it for this video. There are 4 videos, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, in this first assignment. Your written assignments will be at the end of part 4. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video.